After 30 years in the construction business, Rick Finn feels like he was still running his company like a mom and pop operation. But after bringing in our team of business experts, Rick feels that he received an MBA on his own company, and he's more in control than he's ever been.
Hi, my name is Rick Finn, and me and my wife Joyce are co-owners of Tandy Construction Services. We've been in business about 5 years. We employ 7 people, and we specialize in construction remediation such as Chinese drywall, defective stucco, and water intrusion. One of the great things our consultant showed us is how to implement an employee incentive program. Each employee is empowered to go ahead and structure the pricing so that there's some profit for both us and them, and they control it. They control the jobs, they control the profit. So it's actually a win-win. The company makes more money, we're more productive, we're doing things faster and cheaper than we ever have before. You know, when we first started the business, we always thought we had a feel about how much money we were making, whether we were actually being profitable or not. Well, before the consultants and after they came, now we know real time exactly where we're at. We didn't know the score until the game was over. We didn't know until the taxes came in the next year whether we made money over the year or not. Now we have real-time data. We have everything at our fingertips. We know we can affect the outcome now. We're actually playing the game the way it's supposed to be played, and that's a great thing.
When Carol came in, she really helped us get a feel for what our true costs were. One of the spreadsheets that she gave us was called the labor burden, which helped us really go in and find out what our true costs were for our own employees to make sure that we were charging enough for their time. As it turns out for us, we weren't. It was our true costs were almost double what we were charging. There was another spreadsheet called the cash management spreadsheet where I am able to input on a daily basis what our bills are, what we're going to be paying, what we're going to be receiving. And I can look out 12 weeks and see if we're going to have enough money to pay those bills. When she first came, we didn't. And she showed us how to work that out. We worked with our subcontractors, they were willing to wait, and half of the battle was just the knowledge of knowing we will be able to pay you this bill in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, and they were willing to wait for that money. I don't feel the need to go into QuickBooks to look at their reports because I have a cash management spreadsheet, and I feel that gives me a much better handle on our financial situation, which is much better than it was before Carol came to us.
You know, when we first realized that we were in trouble, we were probably 6 months away from closing the doors, and we were seriously thinking about an exit strategy because it just wasn't very promising. So we came upon the consultants. We were nervous, we were afraid, we didn't know what we were getting into, and we took a chance. We had nothing to lose, and basically they helped. They came in, showed us a few things, looked at our books, said, "No, we can save you." And we were the patient dying in the road. We needed help, so we got the help, we got the guidance. They didn't tell us how to run our business, they tell us how to manage our business, which is a key, because we know how to do our jobs, we just didn't know how to do it profitably. And so after we implemented a few of the programs that we did, things started happening. We started making money. 6 months ago, 7 months ago, we were about to lose money, go out and close the doors. That's how bad it was. Now here we are, and now we have money. Now we have things. Everything's working. Everything is going smoothly. I couldn't believe it would really happen in 6 months' time, but it has. And you know, going forward, now we're implementing healthcare plans. We're implementing a 401k plan. We're doing all the things we always wanted to do, but now we're capable of doing it, and we're controlling it. We're actually in control. We're in the driver's seat. We're making things happen ourselves. So from that standpoint, I couldn't be happier.
I will say that I was one of the biggest skeptics when we started into this. I couldn't believe that he had signed us up for this seminar and that he was bringing somebody in and that he had spent the amount of money that he had spent to do this. But I was quickly converted into a believer by the people who came into our office, and they were honest with us, and they have done everything that they have said that they would do and more in less time than I ever would have thought. We now have financial security, which we definitely did not have before. We have paid off all of our debt, both company-wide and personal, which I thought may never happen.
In a short amount of time, too.
In a very short amount of time. We have paid ourselves back completely for all of our initial investment and all of the personal money that we continue to pour into the company to keep it going.
And we were putting in more personal money to keep things floating, to keep it going. I mean, anyone who owns a business probably has felt this before. It's personal. You put your own money to keep things afloat. So we paid ourselves back, and now we're paying ourselves, the way it should be. The way to make with money. We can pay the bills.
Right. We know what our
feeling.
costs are, and we're able to bid our jobs that way, and
Exactly.
it's fun to run the business now.
And it's peace of mind, I can tell you.
Peace of mind.